Good morning and welcome to this week's update. I think I always start the video by doing that. Anyway, welcome to this week's update. Been a crazy busy week here. I've been putting 10 to 12 hours in a day just trying to catch up with everything and not really achieving an awful lot. But it's been quite a busy week because I was approached by a local gallery at the beginning of the week. Well, she actually contacted me a couple of weeks ago wanting to have a look at the rings and the pens that I do. So I don't normally put my stuff out. I have one shop that holds boxes for me so that people can go buy them a bit more directly than trying to get hold of me to buy them. And other than that, I don't, because commission's massive on these things. It doesn't matter where you go, the commission's massive, so I try not to do it. But I was approached by a gallery, and I wouldn't mind having some bits in a gallery for people to see, because they very clearly put your name and people can then go and search for me. So it's a good, it costs a lot to put them in there, I suppose, but it's good to have your stuff out there so that people can buy it. And one of the things, I'll often get people email me, where can they come and view, and it means I'm going to have somewhere that I'll be able to put people to. So anyway, yeah, I talk too much. I've realised that over the last 2 weeks, talk too much. So they came to see me this week and delighted with the rings, and virtually want to take every ring I've got at the minute up to the gallery, which means I need to get making of more so that I have a surplus of rings around all the time, because I get quite a lot of sales with the rings and it's important that I keep that flow going. So so I've been doing that, so I'm quite pleased. Within the next 2 weeks it'll all be going into the shop, but of course I've been having to crazy make stuff like the ring boxes, also just making sure that I've got enough pens to put up to the gallery. There'll only be a small amount, but it's making sure that I've done all the casting and got all those ready, because there's only 2 of the pens going. It's the Banksia pod and the cones ones, because those pens are at a higher price range anyway, so it makes sense that they would go to the gallery. So I was here yesterday making as many of these as I could, and actually changed the design a little bit on the inside to hold the ring a little bit better. The ring will sit into the smaller recess and it will stand up now. So and she's actually wanted to buy these boxes for somebody else's crafts off me, because they don't supply a box for a very high-end jewellery. So that could probably kick off, and something else could come from that as well. So anyway, so that's what's been happening this week. So that's good news, and it means that I'll have somewhere to tell people that they can go and view my stuff, and they can go and try it on and fiddle about with it and do whatever they want with it. So I've just to do a range of sizes for that stuff going up there. So that's that. Been casting massively. This is pine cones in blue. Also have it in green. All very Christmassy colours, I thought, actually, and I also have it in red. And then that's all stabilised, so I had to stabilise all these cones, but I had to dry them in the oven, the house oven. Shh. And then I had to stabilise them all and then cast them all. And I've done the same. These have just come out of the pressure pot this morning. So I've also got red, green and red, blue, and there'll be white and green as well. And it's all Christmassy colours, which it's probably quite good to go along that line with those colours, because they may well sell well at Christmas time as well. For the craft fairs, of course. So, oh yeah, might have seen this floating past the screen. Looks like a haggis. That's the only thing I could describe this as, a haggis. But it's a mic. A couple of people have said to me that they can't hear me very well. So, reluctantly, I thought I'd better invest in a new mic for the top of the GoPro there, and of course there's the casing, and then there's the big clunky cable to connect it because it's a GoPro 5. So I've managed to get all of those. So for those of you querying about my sound, you should notice a difference within the next week. The videos, I have got videos, old videos that are still to go out yet, but you will notice that the quality of the sound should be a lot better, hopefully. I'm deaf in one ear, so I don't hear the same as other people, so I don't hear a lot of background noise and things like that, whereas you may well. I don't know. Is the sound bad? I'm not sure. But I've got the mic anyway. So there's that. Also, the laser arrived last week, actually. I haven't had a chance to get it going. I'm hoping within the next 2 days to get the laser in, because all of these boxes have to be done. And I'll be able to finish the third video. So that will be coming up within the next couple of weeks. This week's project is... Now, I could do with some feedback this week, if you can. If you can be bothered. I can't be bothered sometimes putting feedback on other people's videos, but I put 2 videos out this week. I'm trying to cut the time down on all the videos. It's not possible on some of the ones that I've previously recorded because of the way I've recorded them, and that was a real issue this week with editing. There's 2 videos, a part 1 and a part 2 going this week, and it was really difficult to edit it because I just don't stop talking. So I've actually got a plan in mind for a totally different way of doing the videos, so that I can get the information across to you, as well as you've been able to see maybe a little bit more of what I'm doing. So there'll be less yakking and more working. But give me feedback, because I know some people you're watching and I don't know, maybe you skip forward. I know for a fact that there's not many people watch a whole video, which says to me that they're too long. So this week's video might not be that great. It might be a bit skippy, and I apologise for that. I used the video editor on YouTube, but that's disappearing, so I've had to start learning a whole new video editing software. I do have a GoPro, and I love the GoPro Studio software, but I can't get it working, and I've tried emailing them and nobody's ever got back to me to try and help me out. So I've got a Mac, so I'm using iMovie, but it's taken me a little while. I'm not that great technical wise with these type of things, so it's taken me a little while to get to know it. So it might be a little bit skippy this week, and I apologise. It's not going to be the best of videos coming this week, but I'm hoping the way that I'm going to start to record them will make it easier for the editing process, and it might flow a little bit better. And what else is there? I've got my list here, you know me. No, that was it. So I'm not going to keep you any longer. I'm going to go away. I've got another full day. It's actually nearly midday here. I was away painting radiators today, which is a little bit different. So back in the workshop now. Get this video done, ready for use tomorrow, because it's Sunday today. And yeah, hope you enjoy this week's project. Thanks very much for watching.